Hi everybody, Ben here from Art Less Ordinary. So, I've had an idea for a pearl pour that I've wanted to do for a while, but I just haven't done, and I've decided just do it and hope it turns out the way that I plan. So I have rainbow colours. So red, well, it's ruby. Let me just double check. I'll bring them all over. That way I've got them all in front of me. Here we go. So it's ruby, it's bronze, because I wanted an orange and I couldn't find my copper. 24K gold, emerald, sapphire, amethyst, and I've got pearl. So 6 colours with the pearl one added. So that is what I have got planned. Now, this is a bit of a test, just to see if this turns out the way that I have planned in my head. So, we will put these colours over here, so I can actually work on the canvas. Now, yeah, I was hoping one a little bit more orangey, but I couldn't get to my copper. Well, actually, I don't know if I've got a copper. I might have used it all up. So I've got a tiny little bit left, but I don't think I had enough to make an actual pour. So all of these are 7 grams paint and 7 grams Australian floetrol. They are very similar consistency. I hope there's not a lot of difference. I did make them all even, but as we know, sometimes one colour is a little bit thicker than others, and it's just the way that it rolls. But this will also show me which colours may be thicker, or whether it's not really going to make much of a difference in the end result. So I'm hoping for a rainbow pattern as such. I'm not 100% sure if it will be exactly a rainbow, because when you pour and tilt over the edges, the paint moves around. But I know what I want, and I'm going to just go for it, and hopefully it works out. So, first of all, we're going to go pearl right in the middle. And I've got a lot of extreme sheen paint here. So I am using more than I had planned, or that I normally would in a pour, but it's really hard to get smaller amounts of this paint into a cup and mix it, because I only mix what I'm going to use. So we are going to go red right here. You know what? This may end up being too much paint. Let me see if I can rescue some of it. Sorry for this. I think it's just going to end up being too much paint, and I'm not going to be able to get all my colours on the canvas. We will see. So, it's red. Now we're going to go orange. So this is the bronze, I think it was. My memory's failing me because I'm trying to think. 24K gold, which does feel thick. green. Blue. And amethyst. So I've used more than half of the paint. I reckon if I had done 5 grams of each, probably would have been a little bit more better than 7. But like I say, it wasn't easy doing. It's not easy mixing up such a small amount of paint, I can tell you now. So I'm going to have metallic paint all over my hands. I'm going to get some gloves ready. Oops, I'm kicking over paint on the floor. So my plan now is to kind of have the rainbow shooting out each direction. I don't think it's going to be exactly like that because they are going to roll over each other as I mix it. But let's just hope that we have a rainbow kind of look about it. So they were 7 grams paint of extreme sheen and 7 grams floetrol. This is Mont Black, which is 48 grams paint, 96 grams floetrol, and 22 grams water. I was only going to put 21 in, but it ended up being 22, and once the water's in, it's in. So we are just going to pour this straight down on top of the pearl. Not too high. Just pouring it in. I'm not going to scrape this because I find I can get some unusual results from the bottom, the stuff that comes out of the scraped cup. So this is how it's looking so far. I'm so excited. I hope this does exactly what I want. And I am recording, yes. Oh, imagine if I did this and didn't record. Okay, now I'm just going to pour over the corners. I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to go my normal directions first. Probably go that way. I may come back. No, I'm not sure. Let's just... Sometimes when I'm pouring, I just go with what the paint looks like it wants to do. So I usually go a little bit easy at first. And then I just go over, come back. Paint's roughly back to the middle. Then I'm going to go this way. Go over, come back. I'm going all the way opposite down to this bottom corner. Go over, come back, bring the paint back down to the middle, and then my last corner. And over, make sure it goes all the way over. Get off a little bit of excess. You don't want too much there. And then bring it back before it starts settling in. Just bringing it down to roughly the middle. Just because I want to make sure that last corner is stretched. Now, while you got a little bit of black on your fingers, just double check your corners and edges that they are covered. They need to be covered now before your pearls start forming too much. Okay, done. I'm going to run my fingers underneath and just grab off any of this excess paint. Oh, look at that gold. Now, taking my gloves off. And I'm going to torch. Popping any bubbles. Now, I can see it is doing what I had planned. I don't know how even it's going to be because it actually looks like I've got quite a big purple area. Got a bit of a blue, a green, gold. I'm going to keep saying copper, but I'm pretty sure I used bronze. And then a ruby. Now, this needs to settle into itself and create pearls, which is a matter of time. You just have to let it settle in and do its thing. I did put a pearl paint in it. I can't see any pearl yet. It may just mix with the other colours, or I may get patches of pearl. If it doesn't work, I will refine whether I put the pearl in at all or not, or might use a silver. But now, this looks like it's going to do what I want. I just hopefully get all that middle area filled in with more pearls. So I am going to pause this video and I will come back in approximately 10 minutes and hopefully see some awesome pearls everywhere. Okay, let's pause. Okay, so it's been probably 10-12 minutes. They have filled up more. There's still a bit of a bare center. I have got the colors I was going for, but they didn't mix as much as I would have liked. Like, I wanted them to mix a little bit and not be so rigid, but I do love it how it's rainbow. That's awesome. I do have some more leftover paint that I think I might try on a little mini canvas, just to try a little difference and see what I get from that one. But really, really pleased. So now that I know that this can kind of go the way that I plan, because I put the pearl in the middle and virtually there was red, bronze, gold, green, blue, purple on those sides. And even though I tilted all four directions, they kind of have stayed in their spots. So the green and gold mixed a little bit, but the other colours not so much. There is a little bit of pearl coming up here and there, but not hardly anything at all, to the point where I probably wouldn't bother using the pearl again. But I love this. I'm going to bring you down for a close-up, but you can also see the difference. 24K gold has gotten much bigger pearls. The bronze or copper, lot smaller pearls, and they haven't penetrated as through as much. The purple has done well. The blue and green have as well, but they were poured off quite a bit because I had to pour the excess black off. And the ruby is a bit of both. So the consistencies may be slightly off with them, but now I know the purple and the gold are probably thinner than the other four colours. But I love it. I'm going to bring you down for a close-up. It may change a little bit more overnight, probably not much. So there we go. Rainbow colours in a pearl pour. I am going to try something slightly different with another canvas because I've got enough metallics here to do probably a small one. I just have to make up some more black. I've got to work out how much I need because I don't want too much. You get too much black, then you end up getting an extra big patch in the middle. So, but super cool. As you can see, the gold is larger than the green and blue. The purple's kind of gotten a bit big. The ruby, not so much. And this is probably the least one that has decided to show its face, which is I think it was bronze. I really can't remember which colour whether I used bronze or copper. I think I used bronze, but I wanted copper. But there we go. So a rainbow paw, and I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it will change much more, maybe slightly in this area, but not a lot. So let me know what you think. So like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you again for another paw soon. All right, bye.